Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another fun-filled session with YOLO. The video that you just saw explained the submission process for the assignment. I will be giving you an assignment at the end of the class, which you need to submit within 2 days, all right? And then I will be checking the assignment myself. So I'm really excited and looking forward to all of your assignments. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this class. My name is Niva ma'am, and I'm going to be your English teacher for today. And in today's class, we are going to be listening to a really fun and exciting story. The name of this story is none other than Harry Potter and Friends. So, in this story, we're going to meet all the important characters of Harry Potter and also go on an adventure with them and see what happens next. What are the exciting things that are going to unfold? They are going to cast a spell on somebody. Does it go well? Or is there going to be a problem? You're going to learn so many new things today. And I'm really excited to take you down this journey. But before that, how are you? How's everybody doing? Are you having a good day today? And I hope you had a lovely week as well and have been attending all of your online classes. Yes? Give me a thumbs up in the chat box if that is the case. Beautiful. Okay. So before starting, I just wanted to give you a quick introduction to Harry Potter because I'm not sure all of you know about it. Can you let me know in the chat box if you know who Harry Potter is? Yes, you are aware? Okay, that's amazing. But I'm going to give you a quick introduction of Harry Potter just in case you've forgotten it. Have you read the books or have you watched the movies? Movies? Okay, amazing. You can trust me, like the books are really good. So I would definitely recommend you to read the books as well instead of just, watching the movies, because the books will really widen your imagination and help you learn new words every single time. So now you can see Harry Potter on the screen. He is a wizard, okay? And he is known for his green eyes and for his spectacles, and he has a scar on his head, okay? The scar was given to him by the one who must not be named, all right? And he belongs to the Gryffindor house. As you can see the uniform that he's wearing, He has a yellow and maroon tie, which stands for Gryffindor house, which is the house of the brave, of the lion. Then you have his best friend Hermione Granger. She also belongs to Gryffindor house. She is a muggle. That means her mom and dad are not witches and wizards, but they are normal people like you and I. Hermione is the smartest witch in Hogwarts, and she always knows what to do. Harry is very lucky to be best friends with her because she always helps him along the way and always tells him what is the right thing to do. Next, we have Ron. Ron is Harry's best friend as well and belongs to Gryffindor house. Ron belongs to a family of wizards and witches. Both his parents are wizards and all of his siblings as well. Wizards and witches, sorry. And he comes from a family of red-haired people. He has two twin brothers and one younger sister. Basically, his whole family is in the wizarding world. You have Draco Malfoy next. He belongs to the greenhouse, which is the Slytherin house. Okay, Draco Malfoy comes from a very rich family, and his father is a very popular wizard. Okay, and is involved in the politics, etc. And Draco Malfoy tries to be friends with Harry on the first day, but Harry does not want to be friends with him, unfortunately. And so Draco and Harry become enemies from the first day itself. Next, we have Severus Snape. So Professor Snape is quite a character in the story. Okay, he teaches the students a lot to do with black magic and potions, etc. And they say that he's quite a scary character. But eventually, if you read the books or watch the movies, you will understand that he's actually quite nice. Then you have the principal. His name is Professor Albus Dumbledore. Okay, he's the wisest of them all, as you can see. And he always helps Harry, Hermione, and Ron whenever they fall into trouble. Next, we have Hagrid. So Hagrid is the friendly, huge-looking giant who guides the children. Like whenever they come to Hogwarts, he always guides them and takes them around. And even when it comes to Harry, he's always guiding Harry and helping him out in any way possible. He's very good in gardening and uses all kinds of natural remedies to cure any problems that the children might face. Okay, so that was a quick introduction to Harry Potter and its characters. Before moving on, I would love for you to do a quiz on all the knowledge that I have given you. After that, I will tell you a quick story from Harry Potter. Okay, so I have dropped the link in the chat box. You can click on it and then click on Start Game. And you will get a set of multiple choice questions. You just need to choose the answer which makes the most sense. All right, good luck, and I'll be waiting for you. Yes, the quiz link is in the chat. And once you are done with the quiz, please let me know, okay, so that we can check it together. All right. You can just drop like a thumbs up in the chat box so that I know about it. All right. It's quite a simple quiz, don't worry. It's very straightforward and very easy if you were paying attention to everything that I was explaining. Okay. All right. So I can see that most of you are doing really well in the quiz. I love to see that. But I'm giving you 30 seconds more because I want everyone to finish it. Please, the moment you are done, give me a thumbs up in the chat box. Okay. So that I am aware that you are done. All right. Great. I can see a lot of thumbs up. So I think it is safe for us to start. All right. Okay. Let's go. What makes Harry Potter different? He's a wizard, A. He has a scar, B. Or he has lots of money, C. So Harry Potter, like I explained to you in the beginning, okay, he was a wizard for sure, but what made him different was actually his scar that you can see, which was given to him by the one who must not be named. Hence, the thing that makes him different would be his scar. Okay? Crickets, is that Harry Potter? Who said this to who? So this is a trick question because I saw in the last class that most of you have watched the movies. So this line actually came in the first movie. All right. When Harry and Hermione and Ron were in the train and they were teaching Hogwarts, this is when the line came. So I want to know from you guys if you recognized who said this line, okay, to who, and that's why I put it here. So you can see the picture of Hermione. So I'm giving you a clue, of course. And the correct answer is, of course, Hermione said this to Harry Potter. I wished it were true. Identify the tense. Okay. So is this past simple, past continuous, or past perfect? So I'm sure you must have done this in school, but even if you haven't, that's okay. Past simple is I ran in the garden, or I went for a walk, or I looked for my compass box. Past continuous would be I was doing my homework, I was playing the guitar, I was writing in my notebook. And past perfect would be I had finished my homework, I had eaten my food, etc. Okay, so past continuous is an action which is continuously happening in the past. Past perfect is an action which is finished in the past, and past simple is simply an action which happened in the past. All right. Hence, the answer here would be past simple because you are saying I wished it were true, which is very simple. All right. Who is the principal of Hogwarts? We're back to some Harry Potter trivia, and you can see his picture right here. There is Professor Dumbledore, Professor Snape, or Hagrid. The correct answer would be Professor Dumbledore. All right. What is the name of the cleverest student? Is it Hermione, Ron, or Draco Malfoy? So the cleverest student, like I already told you in the introduction, was Hermione Granger. Beautiful. We've all got full marks, 5 on 5. So proud of you guys. Okay, now we finally move on to our story, and I'm so excited to narrate to all of you. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to the characters that will be a part of the story. We, of course, have all the characters I showed you. Like we have Harry Potter, we have Hermione Granger, right here. We have Ron Weasley, right here. We have Draco Malfoy. We have Hagrid, right here. And we have Snape, right here. Okay, so super excited to start off with the story. Without further ado, hey Harry, how's your day going? All good with me, Ron. How are you doing? Well, anything's good with me too. Gee, I was trying to do this spell on Hermione so that I could freeze her forever. She's been quite annoying lately. Well, she's our best friend, and that wouldn't be the right thing to do, correct? Yes, but I just didn't want to really, you know, try it out and see if it works out. Well, okay, but I think you should experiment with it first before trying it out. So, Ron takes Harry's advice and experiments the spell on Scabbers, his little rat. The spell works, and Scabbers is frozen for 24 hours. Look, it works. Beautiful, Ron. Are you sure you want to try it on Hermione? Or do you want to try it on Malfoy instead? I think I'll try it on Hermione. It is good riddance for at least some time. All righty, let's go. So Harry and Ron, the pranksters that they were, decided to go and meet Hermione and show her their new spell. Hi, Hermione. We're here to show you something that we were experimenting with. Hi, boys. Oh, all right. But first, I suggest you do it on Malfoy instead of doing it on me. Hey, why? Because I have a lot of work to do and I have to stand first in all of my exams. That is something that I do. So try it on him instead of me. Oh, well, I'm not so sure we want to do that, said Harry, who was figuring out that, well, something was off. At that moment, Ron did not want to waste any more time and decided to take his wand out and say the spell onto Hermione. Octavian, Bumblegoose, freeze yourself for 24 hours now. As he said the spell, as usual, his wand backfired, and instead of freezing Hermione, he ended up freezing Draco Malfoy. I am frozen. I cannot move. What is happening to me? Yikes! Ron has done it again. We are in trouble. Oops, what happens next? Gee, kids, I don't understand why you have to do such a thing all the time. Here, Malfoy, have some of my worm juice that I specially prepared to keep you safe and fit, and you shall be all right in 24 hours. But I have my Quidditch tournament starting in 8 hours. Well, serves you right for being the naughty little ugly cockroach that you are. Gee, Hermione, don't say that. At that very moment, Professor Snape decided to come to the scene. Let me see what is happening here. What are all of you up to? Said Professor Snape. Now the students were terrified. When Professor Snape saw the situation of Malfoy, he was extremely angry. 5,000 points deducted from Gryffindor. And Ron, you are under detention, said Snape. Professor, but it was my wand and it just backfired. It isn't my fault. Surely it isn't your fault that I cannot move. Weasley. Malfoy was extremely angry. Get out of the way, Malfoy. I will deal with him and take him to Professor Dumbledore. No, Professor, I'm extremely sorry. Professor, I'll do anything you want. Anything? Would you like to be frozen for 24 hours as well? No, Professor. No. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Harry has a Quidditch tournament now and I have to be there for him. Ha, 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 ha. We'll see about that. Just then, when Professor Snape was about to flick his wand and cast a spell on Ron, Hagrid came in. Now then, kids, what is the matter? Let us go on to our Quidditch tournament and not waste any time, shall we, Professor Snape? Yes, most certainly. And with that, we come to the end of the story. So, what did we learn today? We learned that we must always do our research before casting a spell. Because if we make a mistake in the spell, everything can go haywire and it won't be right to do that, correct? So always be careful with what you do. Let's hop on to the next quiz. I've dropped the link in the chat. You can click on it and click on Start Game, after which we will discuss the answers together. Good luck, you guys. Yes, I'll be giving the assignment to you at the end of the class. I'm really excited for this assignment because it's a creative one, you know. Awesome. I can see so many of you are attempting the quiz. Yes, it's in the chat box. You just need to click on the link and click on Start Game, okay? Great. I can see that so many of you are done with it. I love it. Beautiful. Yes, everybody. The moment you are done, just give me a thumbs up in the chat so that I'm aware. Okay? Amazing. Okay. I think we can discuss it now. And you can also write A, B, or C as we are discussing it in the chat. What happens to Malfoy? He is frozen. He is sad. He is sleeping. Malfoy is frozen because of Ron's spell. Correct? Beautiful. What does Ron do to help? He casts the wrong spell, goes looking for Harry, or runs away from the scene. He goes looking for Harry. He doesn't run away. He totally takes ownership. I will never ask for your help again. Identify the tense. Future simple, present simple, or past simple? I will, right? So we're not talking about now. We're talking about the future tense. If it was present, it would be I am. Okay. If it was past, I was. Okay. So you must be careful with that. I'm going to kill you, you little cockroach. Identify the tense. Present, is it happening now? Past or future? It says I am. So it has to be present tense. Very good. Finally, when Snape finds out, who gets attention? Ron, Draco, or Harry? Of course, the correct answer is Ron, like we saw it in the story. Beautiful, you guys. I love how you are interacting with me in the chat box as well. And that way, I know exactly what is happening. Now, let's move on to the assignment for the week. So your assignment is to make your own spell. Okay, I want you to write your name, date, class, and school, and make your own spell. Use a string of words to come up with your spell and write what it does, like this one. Octavius Evergreen. This spell helps you to see clearly without glasses. You can take a screenshot of this so that you have this for future reference, or come back to the class to check. All right. So it is Octavius Evergreen, which is a spell that I just created. So I want you to now come up with your own spell and create something of your own and tell me, what does this spell do? Isn't it creative? So excited to see what all of you come up with. All right. Now I'm going to show you the submission video so that you can make your submission within 2 days. I will be checking it myself. And if you attended all the 4 classes of Harry Potter in the month of March, you will be getting a certificate. Yay! Super pumped for you to get it. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you once again next month with a brand new story. Thank you so much. Have a great day today and watch the video coming up. Bye.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.